Did you know that there's a lot of ways to become a werewolf? According to various folklores, there are at least 9 ways to turn into a werewolf. Interesting, huh? Let's get to it. First, the obvious and most known folklore. You can turn into a werewolf if you get bit or injured by one. It's a tale told many times in various ways, such as in movies and books. Now let's move on to other ways you can become a werewolf. The second way to become a werewolf is by wearing a wolfskin belt. Wearing a belt made of wolfskin symbolizes the transformation into a werewolf. This legend is from the Carpathian Mountains of Romania. Villagers from that area believe that wearing a belt made from the pelt of a wolf hunted under the blood moon grants the wearer the ability to transform into a werewolf. This ancient tradition is passed down through generations of secretive wolf clans. Another way is using magical salves. Rubbing your body with a magic salve can grant the power of metamorphosis. It is said that in a remote Scottish highlands, a coven of witches gathers rare herbs from the surrounding grasslands to create a magical salve. By rubbing this salve onto their skin under the light of the crescent moon, they invoke the transformation into werewolves. And they roam the misty hills at night. Fourth way is with special brew and incantations. In 16th century Sweden, drinking a specially prepared beer and reciting incantations were believed to transform individuals into werewolves. It is said that in a traditional pagan celebration, participants drank a special brew made from enchanted herbs while chanting ancient incantations. This ritual, performed around a sacred bonfire, was believed to transform them into werewolves, granting them strength and protection. Next, and I can't believe that this was part of the legend, sleeping outdoors on certain Wednesdays or Fridays with the full moon shining directly on one's face is said to trigger the change into werewolves. This legend comes from the Alpine region. Many cautionary villagers are extra careful in those nights because of the fear that the curse may befall them as well. Sixth way is through dark pacts. Making a pact with the devil using enchanted girdles and devilish ointments was believed to grant the insatiable hunger for human flesh in a werewolf form. In 1589, Peter Stump, a German farmer from Bedburg, confessed, though under torture, to using a magical belt from the devil that transformed him into a werewolf. In his trial, he claimed to have committed gruesome murders and cannibalism. The next one is through divine punishment. Some saw lycanthropy as a divine punishment, like Zeus transforming King Lycaon of Arcadia into a wolf for his crimes. Eighth on this list is through Christian saints. There are stories of Christian saints transforming people into wolves to serve their needs. For example, in medieval Ireland, St. Natalis cursed a noble family in a village near Donegal. Each member of the family is doomed to live as a wolf for 7 years, learning humility and compassion before they can return to their human form. Last on this list, and maybe the coolest one, is the transformation of villagers into the Hounds of God. Let me explain. In the village of Jurgensburg, Livonia, an elderly man named Thies believes he and his fellow villagers transform into werewolves as Hounds of God. They descend into hell to battle demonic forces, protecting their community from evil and ensuring the safety of their crops. Thank you for watching. What do you think is the coolest way to turn yourself into a werewolf? Let us know in the comments.